Hello viewer, welcome back to Artistry. We are now finishing on the tools that we have for now in front of us, then we shall move to something else. We have a tool that is very common in our homes. We have it everywhere. We have it in our job places. We have it and we knew it as from quite an early age. So we call it the combination pliers because it combines the function holding as well as cutting. So it has a cutter here, and also it has the gripping part for holding. So it has the handles as well, which are coated, because some of us will use it even to hold some wires, which we are not sure they are live wires or not. So for that purpose, it has been coated, it has been fitted with some coated handles. So we call it the combination pliers, where we can both cut wires with it, as well as hold and even turn. It has so many purposes or functions. So it is a combination pliers. We may have it bigger than this, may have it smaller, whichever fits your purpose, and you just buy. And this is a very important tool at home or even in your workplace, wherever you're working. You may need to hold a piece of wire, you may need to hold a bolt, you may need to cut some wire. You can always use the combination pliers. Then we have another percussion tool. Percussion, we said, is used for hitting and driving in the manner of hitting. So we have the percussion tool here that we call it the Warrington hammer. The Warrington hammer is different from the claw hammer. Claw hammer is the usual hammer that we know for the carpenter for pulling out nails as well as driving them in. So this one is known as the Warrington hammer. For small pins and small nails, we use this one, where you can hit with this either this side, you can use this other side to hit. For small nails, especially when you're doing the fabric work, the upholstery, you use the Warrington hammer or some other small kinds of hammer that we have. So for now, we have the Warrington hammer. Now, for maintenance of most of these tools, you can see most of these tools are metallic. They have a metal part or some rotating part. They are metallic in a way. Now, to avoid them rusting, we use the normal lubricants that we know. We have the oil, we have grease. We can use those two. They are the most common. Then from there, we have many other lubricants that will suit the tool or the purpose that you want to use. In motor vehicle, you want to put some lubrication to the diff of the vehicle. You use another machine to fit, or rather to push CC into the diff. Now, that's a special purpose for that purpose. In our trade here, we have this one, which is a spray kind of a lubricant that is used both to lubricate as well as remove rust. The most, or rather, the specific purpose as to why we use this one is to remove rust, or rather to remove rust to rusted piece, or to lubricate. So it will both remove rust as well as lubricate. So the brand name here is WD-40, but it's a spray lubricant. So for now, I think I've exhausted my bench, and we can move to something else. Now, right behind me here, that we have this board that we use to demonstrate the types of wood or types of trees that we have. So most of us have heard of hardwoods. We have also heard of softwoods. And many of us wonder what is the difference between the two. So we have quite a number of pieces here that are used to illustrate those kinds of woods. So in carpentry and joinery, you need to understand a little bit about wood as pertaining its type and whether it's a hardwood or if it's a softwood. And it doesn't necessarily mean that a hardwood is hard, much harder than a softwood. Because some people think even softwood you can almost press to feel the softness. But this is not the case. We just classify them like that for categorizing them. So this board we have quite a range of samples, and a good range now from here again to demonstrate the manufactured boards, apart from the last two there that are parts of a window. So from here we have the elgon or olive. Elgon or olive, it's a hardwood. It's a hardwood. They are labeled, whether it's a hardwood or a softwood. They are labeled. So the ones that are written elgon olive hard. So this is a hardwood. So elgon olive is a hardwood. Camphor is a hardwood. Mvule is a hardwood. Mahogany, like that. So cedar, the second one from the right there, it's a softwood. Then silkwood, it's a softwood. Podo, we know it. It's a common one. It's a softwood, and so on and so on and so on. So for softwoods, we use them especially for furniture and other purposes and outdoor purposes. Each type of wood has its own special features, and that is what makes it appropriate for whatever purpose. Especially for cedar, we know cedar is very good in fencing, so it will not depreciate as quick as the other ones when you use it for fencing. Pine and podo and cypress, they're softwoods that we use also for joinery, for producing furniture, and so on and so on. Then mahogany, mvule, camphor, they are hardwoods. They're also used for production of furniture, and so on and so on. And these are just a few. There are so many. There are so many that we use in furniture and in woodwork in general. So from here now, again, the whole of this line, we have samples. So this is sin, meru oak, satin, cypress, and so on. There are also samples, mukango, Mount Elgon. Some are named as from where they are available, or where you can get them from. Then from there we have manufactured boards here. We have the block board, we have the chipboard, we have the plywood. Plywood we know. Soft board. We have the hardboard. The hardboard unfortunately is out. The style now is a member. The shape is a member in the door. A style is a member in the door. A window sill is a member in the window, and the transom is also a member in the window. So this board is just used to demonstrate the various shapes as well as the timber species that we can see there. So that one is just for our understanding of these kinds of wood. So for now, that is the far that we will get to as pertaining wood, but as we progress, we shall see much more in our next presentations. So for now, we'll go for a break, then we shall get back from there. So stay tuned.